Cool. What's up, Dragon Brood? We've got some Merfolk, because it's Lorwyn. People want to see Merfolk, and I'm just giving the people what they want. Now, we are playing a little bit of green in here, because we do want to splash around and play a couple of green things, but it's mostly because we do have some lands that make it viable. But let's go down, talk about all the cards that are in this deck. Starting with the new ones, we do have Wanderbrine Trapper. This card lets you tap other creatures, which is kind of cool. We'll see if it does a thing to stop the opponent from doing stuff. We have Mindspring Merfolk, which is a way to pump your team and get some extra cards, which is always nice. A couple of 3 steps ahead, just for some late game counter spells, we do have Cenote Scout, which explores. Granted, I think we could probably get away with another Mindspring Merfolk and probably don't even need this, especially since my luck's so bad on getting the half I want at any given point. We do still play Floodpitch Drowner because that card's good. Silvergill Mentor can get us 2 creatures pretty easily. Of course, you're playing Deep Channel Duelist because why would you not want to pump your teams and untap some stuff? That seems good. Deepway Navigator, another cool way to untap your creatures, also pumps your team, so you like that as well. We have Sentinel of Nameless City because it's just a big body because we don't have a lot of those in here and it does make maps. Disruptor of Currents. This is the one I'm very curious on how often we're going to convoke this or just hard cast it, but it does return something to your opponent's hand, which has real value. We can't underestimate that. A couple copies of Harmonized Crescendo to maybe get 2 or 3 cards at a time off of it if we're lucky. And then some Mockingbirds to copy whatever things are giving us value that we want to copy. So, should be reasonable here. Nothing too surprising. Of course, y'all know the drill. If you want to buy any of your Lorwyn stuff, go over to Tales of Adventure. It's toamagic.com because you can use my code DRAGON, it's DRAGN, and it'll save you 5%. Like, any money you save buying Magic cards is always good. So go do it, support the channel, save yourself some money. But alright, let's go see if these Merfolks can... I don't even know. I have a thing for Merfolk. Were they going to swim their way to wins? Are they going to slap people with their tails? Like, I don't know. But let's go play some games. Okay. This, let's see. Yeah, this looks good. Or at least a good start. We'll see how it finishes. Do we get a map or do we get a counter? We get a creature, which is good. I like that. I like that. Ha! You get a Crescendo, because I wasn't going to cast that anytime soon. I guess now I might as well just run this out here, huh? Secret's out. And we get in a little more damage here. Yeah, sure. Untap it. Doesn't really matter. This is the card that's going to be very interesting. Because returning anything is nice, right? Non-land stuff, obviously good. But how often is it going to come up that we get that value? Huh. So you know 2 of the 3 cards in our hand. We could... we're not going to do that, right? We're just going to attack. Or at least attempt to. The thing is, the opponent wants us to go to attack here. Because if you don't, then we could protect our creature here. Yeah, so we kind of have to walk them into the trap, unfortunately. Alright. You got it. Yeah, we knew what was coming. We're not surprised. Wait, you didn't block? Really, though? Okay. Is there a reason? So we just would lose life to that thing? Alright, sure, I guess. I'm thinking I would have blocked it there. Shrunk my creatures. Like, I don't know, because... What's your play here? Play a fairy and then -2 this guy, maybe? That could work, I guess, if you have it. Okay, and then they did nothing. Well, that's weird. Alright, so if we try to play this, that would leave us 1, 2, 3, 4. This untap. I don't know. Let's try it. Because at any point, as long as we still have 5 up, they can't really bounce one of or target one of our things. But we're still just going to attack, right? We're not going to just sit back on the 5-man. I mean, we could also just bounce that if it were to come up. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I mean, they know we have the disruptive occurrence, so it just kind of makes for a weird scenario of like, I know that they know that I know, you know, that whole thing. So it's kind of awkward. Nowhere to run, sure. Targeting. So we're going to give that -3. So it'll be a 1-4 or 1-2. Yeah, sure. All right. So, I mean, if that's the scariest thing, then sure. I probably just bounced their guy. I don't even target our own guy, really. Because now they just have to spend more mana on their turn, like replaying it, so we don't really care. Yeah, that turn played out very awkwardly. I didn't know what else they were attempting to do or whatever. It turns out it was just nowhere to run. Yeah, it'd be interesting to mess around with fairies and see what the better versions look like right now. I'm not totally sure. Because even the black one that's like Bitter Blossom is tough because it's been somewhat of a liability if your opponent gets an aggro start like some of these decks can. Okay. Well, we know they can flash stuff in, so let's work on making things big enough to not die to flashed in stuff. Well, that didn't really work, did it? Let's try again. Wow, really? Sure, man. I guess we tried. We did what we could. We did our best. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Do your thing. And they're still not blocking. I do not understand what's happening right now. Try again. Oh, okay. All right. Not mad at that. With this many creatures out. I mean, opponent's at 2, so I don't even know if it matters if they don't sweep the board or something here anyway. What is that guy? During your turn, you lose a life, draw card. All right. Yeah, we just attack, I guess. I mean, I guess I could have activated the Mind Spring Merfolk or whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's all the same at this stage. Yep. Makes sense. If anything, I would say... Oh, what is this? I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this or not. I will, though. I would say in general, though, games that end when the game just... Like, that everybody shares the same end game is pretty nice. Especially as a board game mechanic. Because then you don't have somebody get eliminated, then have to sit around for another 30 minutes while everybody gets done, and, you know, that sort of thing. So, that I like, just in general. Behold, I'll show you another one. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I don't know if there is a unified mechanic that I think works. Because again, every game is so different, right? Even Magic plays different than Pokemon, that plays different than Riftbound, that play, you know, like, and there's just things that work in one that won't work in the other. All right, opponent has a lot of mana here. And they can use it to evoke stuff, because I believe it just has to be creature with power 5 or greater, right? Oh, with mana value. Well, same thing. The card's mana value is still big. Man, we're about to get got. That is a real problem. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jeez. Sure, I guess, because we're not attacking into anything here. Alright, well, this is about to be bad. Here comes some incarnations. You don't even need to flip it, I wouldn't think. I mean, I guess you could, because there is some value to be had there, but... Alright. Incarnation quadruple triggers. Because each one gets to go off twice. Oh no, we're so dead. We are so dead. We are lucky that it was only for a Quantum Riddler. Oh, you know what? Or maybe they're not even playing it. No, you have to be playing Elementals, right? Because if you're doing all this, the Incarnations are too good. But this could just be a case of them getting value from Ashland to play more expensive things, which is kind of neat. Our problem here is we really need something that just pumps creatures. Another one. Just one is not enough currently. I guess we do this. And then play this. It takes all 6 to draw the cards here. I guess it doesn't matter. We get to attack. They're not blocking with this, I don't think. Blocking does nothing for them. Unless they have a weird pump spell or maybe a bounce spell or something here. Alright. End the turn. Ooh, untap you. That's already untapped. Yeah, this feels like it's about to get really bad. I don't know how we get out of this. But again, we're gonna get to draw hopefully 6 cards. At least one of them's land, maybe a couple of pump Merfolk. Maybe it's not so bad. Got to think positive, right? Try to find our outs. God, opponent has so much mana too. 2, 4, 5, 7. Ugh. Like 7 and everything is possible here. So it's like they could do anything. And they're getting double triggers at a minimum, right? That's the other problem. Yeah, if they play like the Incarnation that deals damage here, Vibrance, I think it is. Ooh, that's rough. Because then they're dealing three times. Well, also making a bunch of tokens here is good. Yep. More than reasonable. There's one of them. All right, so this one makes 2 2/2s twice, and then gives everything haste after putting counters on them twice. That's pretty good. That should probably get it done. Be real close if it's not. Yeah, all the flyers definitely come in, right? Okay. We have no flying blockers. That is definitely a weakness in our game. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. Call Merfolk. Oof. And not one pump creature to save our life. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, do we have exactly 16? 6, 10. Oh, that's sick. I don't feel like we deserve this, but you find a way, I guess. That's wild. And then we just attack. Yeah. All right. Crazy. Not how I thought we were going to get there, y'all. I genuinely thought, in my head, I was like, okay, well, maybe we get a thing like 1 Drowner, or we get something that pumps the team, so then they only have like 1 blocker and everything else is +1, or, you know, something like that. Or maybe a couple of things that pump the team, and, you know, but double Drowner works too. Okay, we get to go first. Seems all right. This makes white, not blue. Gotta remember that. Then we'll play this dude and maybe get to Mockingbird it. That would be fun. I don't think we're going to get to. I wouldn't hate that, though. All right, we at least get to attack for 2. I didn't think that was going to happen. Don't harm our duelist, please. Oh, elementals. That could I almost would rather them have killed our duelist. God, this could suck so bad. Man, if they play the red-green elemental next turn. Well, they only get to kill one thing though. So that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and just play this. I mean, X only has to be one. We'll just copy the duelist, I think. Alright. Yay, we get to untap things. Go figure. Alright, let's see how bad this is. They have 4 mana. I mean, they could also play evoke 2 elementals, and I'm only attacking for 1. So there's a lot of ways this could go badly. Alright, they have 5 mana if they're playing elemental. Oh, what is this guy? Reach, trample, hey. Oh, I forgot about this guy. He's the one from Bloomborough. That was only in like sealed. Okay. Well, damn. That thing. I mean, at least we have a flyer. That thing's. Oh no, because it has reach. Oh no. I mean, we could pump everything for 2, but then we're just trading. That's not exciting either. All right, I'm gonna do this and then try to draw cards. I think is the game plan. Let's just pass here. I forgot that dude was even an elemental. That's so sick. That's so funny. I totally forgot that. I thought it was just like a beast or a boar for something. That is an awesome card if you get to play it on the cheap. Like, because obviously it costs a lot. It's 5. But a 5 mana 5/5 with reach, trample, haste, that's pretty good. Boar doesn't have secret reach. Boar has secret creature type. That's what Boar has. 100%. If you'd have asked me to guess the other type on Boar, I don't think you'd give me 20 guesses. I don't think I would have said elemental. I might have said it just because we're talking about Lorwyn, but I definitely forgot at some point that it said elemental. All right, what's the other half of your ability? Elemental you control enters, deals damage equal. All right, sure. That's tough. Fortunately, it's not a lot. All right. We're at 19. Have to be very careful here because we want to draw our cards. Choose Merfolk, obviously, so we can draw 4. Okay, we got another duelist. So we have options. The real issue here, though, is there a way we can punch through? We could tap down a thing, and then I guess force them to block, or we could just pump everything 3 and go for it, and just say you got to trade something along the way. I mean, I don't hate that. If I do this for 2, then I pump for 1. That's still only 2. All right, I'm just gonna do it. Think this is fine. Wow, not a land in sight. Okay. Oh, it only puts. Oh, it draws cards and puts 1 counter. Oh no, I read that wrong. It's all right. Opponent's creatures are still in a much better situation than we are right now. We do have a Flood Pitch Drowner. We can tap a thing next turn. We can play this. All right. And we have 2 things that can pump our team. So we'll see what happens. I was hoping one of those was a land, though. Really. Would have made life a lot easier. Especially since they could play giants things now and ping stuff. That's unfortunate. Oh, and you're going to play another one? Oh, sick. Well done, opponent. Well done. The good news there is, even if we would have made the correct play, we're still going to lose, right? We would attack. They would have just jumped with this and this. They would have still been alive, and then the same thing happens on that turn. So I don't have to feel too bad about that. Okay, double hollowed fountain. Sure, yeah. This is a set of cards. Oh, they're doing some shenanigans like we were trying. Man, we're going to really need this disruptor of currents to do some things, I bet. Okay, let's get maximum number of creatures here first. Because that feels like the correct action. And then... Man, during their upkeep, we may have to tap a mana creature, sadly. Whoa, scratch that. Bigger body just showed up. What the hell? We just went discount pummeler. 2 mana for 6/5. Nice. Yeah, that's a thing that happened. Yeah, we just got to do it. Try to get in there. If we get another land next turn, we could, like, bounce a thing, attack for a bunch. There's Frostcliff Siege. Okay. So we could bounce that again. It doesn't... We can get in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trying to think if I need to leave this up or not is kind of what I'm trying to math out here. Because we can't finish them off here. So do I need to leave 5 available? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this won't tap, so we can attack with 2 things. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Let's go here and here. Oh, I forgot. We're going to untap another body. Dang it. I could have gotten in for 2 more points there. Quantum Riddler, which will have haste. Okay, sure. We're kind of okay with that. That doesn't finish us off. Riddler definitely comes in. All right, let's bounce the pummeler. All right, GG's. Woo. Missed 2 points, but it didn't matter. Oh, man. That felt scary. But for real, gotta respect it. Like, 2 mana, 6/5 reach trample? That's real. You know what I mean? Like, that's a damn scary situation. That's cool. I wonder if it's a world where you could play this in some build where you don't necessarily need ley lines. But, I mean, this isn't even bad, right? Because this is already 2 colors. So if you'd have had even like a Llanowar Elf turn 1 with the multi-land and then played this on 2, that's still 3. So now you're just getting a 4 mana, 6/5 trample. That's more than fine to play on turn 3. So there's probably some world where this is just an oddly reasonable card if you build it right because of the Vivid mechanic. That's weird. Okay. Hey, new follower. Thank you. Let's go ahead, man. Let's keep this. See what we can turn it into. Merfolk being more aggressive than goblins. Yeah, I guess, really. The way they're built for this set. I mean, I don't know, I guess. Because goblins are still aggressive. They just get extra value when stuff dies. So I guess that still counts as being more aggressive. Because you're still trying to run them into combat and get your value from stuff going away, you know? Alright, let's just behold. Interesting that they came so hard after this 2-1. I wonder what they're trying to do. Oh, you don't want me tapping that guy during your upkeep. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Can't say I blame you. Get in there, because you're not blocking. I don't even know if I want to leave mana up next turn or if I want to make another Sentinel. Champion of the Path. This is becoming a regular thing we've seen now. People like doing this. I'm assuming they're going to do the... Actually, nope. Let's just attack here. Get in for 3. Pass. Gonna make another one? Are we gonna copy it? As an additional cost to cast a spell, behold the thing. Target creature you control gains trample until end of turn. If this is the 3rd time this resolved this turn, add 4 mana. What? I mean, I guess? It's probably bad for us, but okay. Sure. I don't know what we're saving up for. That is an elemental. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. I think we're about to find out, get reminded about a lot of cards that say elemental on them, folks, that we ain't been playing much of lately. That's crazy. Ball Lightning most definitely does say elemental, though. Oh boy, what are we looking to do here? Oh gosh. Yeah, let's just attack. See what happens. I think I'm just gonna play a flying version. Hope we don't die. I mean, we're only at 15, and they have a way to make dumb amounts of mana and deal damage to us here. Hell, could be another Ball Lightning. That's sicko, because we take 6 from the Ball Lightning, and then things could have trample, and just like, oh my gosh. This is not good. When your opponent has... Oh, they are also playing the... Quake Tusk Boar that we saw somebody else trying out. It also has reach, which makes us sad. Though with us only being at 12 and them able to give all their stuff potentially trample next turn, it's not a good situation for us. I think we have to double block here. And they didn't take out our flyer. Odd, but we appreciate it. We can copy this to have another one. Man, being at 10 is so scary against this. I guess all we can do is attack for 3, right? Oh, you are so nice if we could live. I don't know that we can, but if we can, you're awesome. If we copy, I think we just get to copy a Sentinel, right? I think this is how this works. I've actually never had to copy a Mockingbirded creature with a Mockingbird, but okay, it does what we thought. All right, here we go. How bad is it? Oh no, they're counting mana. This can't be good. Oh, there's so many random cards they could play that are bad for us right now. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what do we die to? They could make so much mana. They could pump their Soul Blight Seeker to get 4 mana back. Or put 3 in to get 4. Right? Because it's the 3rd time? Yeah, so you can pay 3 to get 4. So then you'd have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 available if you're casting an elemental thing. And then everything has haste, right? Yeah, it has trample, not haste. Man, this is a closer finish than it looked like it was going to be. All right. Yep. We knew at least that guy was going to get trampled at a minimum. Yep. Yep. This all tracks. Yep. Put counters and things get haste. Oh, those came out afterwards, though. Do they also get haste, though? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we're dead. Just attack with everything. Like, we can't win. Even worst case scenario, you're still at 8. We can't attack through for enough to finish them off. It's like, yeah. Hit the attack all button. What are we doing? Yeah, all right, cool. Like, we can't win, right? We block 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, you don't have trample, though. Hold on. Hold on. These don't have trample. I think we're still dead, though, right? Because the best we could block is... Hold on. This can block this safely. This can block this safely. Yeah, no matter what, we're taking at least that. Yeah, we don't have an out here. I was thinking about it, but no matter what, we could block 4, we take 8. Yep. Doesn't change enough. Close, but not enough. Needed another body, unfortunately. Strongest card in the set might be Steam Vents. Lands are always good. Alright, let's put this on a Merfolk. Yeah, sure, I guess. Merfolk versus Kithkin. Round 1. Yeah, we're just attacking here. Then we'll play this, also on Merfolk. And we'll play this guy. Kithkin can do some big things too, and I think the Kithkin champion is pretty good. Also, turn to, what, Bridget or whatever her name is here, is also good. A 3/2 and a 1/1 for 2 mana. Seen that guy a bit. There's a few decks playing the Bristlebane Battler. That is becoming a real card very quickly. Yeah, we're probably just attacking here, I think. Yep, seems good. Let's go ahead and just flash this in. Get the extra damage. Play this. Play it from the yard, make a 1/1. Gateway takes out our... Okay, reasonable. Can't be mad at that. Okay, so what do we copy here? Also, I have to remember, I can only cast this with the Hallowed Fountain because this is not a Merfolk. Man. We could copy this and play this. That's probably the right thing to do here. Let's copy this guy. And then we'll attack. Just to maximize our damage. And, like, just say, hey, if you want to block something, this is the time. Yeah, that makes sense. And then, potentially, if we get an untapped land, we could tap down a blocker here. Oh, another one. Okay. Good value, though. You get to keep a stream of creatures in your hand. Hard to argue against that. So if we attack with everything, ground dudes get chumped. We get in for 3. They go to 4. We could play this. Or we could just tap a thing, attack with 2 of them. That doesn't really change much. All right. Sure. Yeah. And then maybe these maps will produce something worthwhile. Or, you know, something that pumps Merfolk could also be good. I mean, there's other options. Could be a shelter here, too. I would say shelter straight up could have been good. Okay, let's put this up here. Oh, nice. All right, go attacking. Yep, makes sense. There at 1, we'll play this for 2 bodies. Just Kithkin versus Merfolk, doing it the hard way. Yep, and we already know this is up top, so they need some combination of 3 blockers or a board sweeper. All right, cool, we got there. We're going to mulligan this one. We're keeping this. Probably getting rid of that. What creature type do I think has the biggest chance of success in Standard? All of them. Like, I mean, I'm going to be completely honest with you. If you want me to answer that based on early access stuff, nobody's going to know. Like, we don't even know what the format's going to look like yet. Like, there's just so many unanswered things. And nobody, well, not nobody. Very few people are playing even optimized decks to begin with, right? That's the other problem. So there's no clear, real opinion. Yep, some people do just need to feel acknowledged. That is very true. All right, well, good news. We at least get to flash in and block one of these 1/1 knuckleheads. Opponent got a good start here, though. Especially if they have any of the stuff that's going to give them benefits for stuff getting sacrificed or any of that. So we could be in a bit of trouble. Let's put this in tapped. Nah, I was going to attack just to see if they would block and then flash the dude in, but that just feels like doing too much. What is this guy? When it enters, create a treasure? Alright, that's a thing. Totally forgot that guy existed. Oh, they have mana here too. Alright, I'm your Huckleberry. Blocks incoming. Oh, didn't have anything. Weird. Okay, then. What are we looking to do? We could do... Man. Alright. I mean, I could play this for just 1, but having a bird doesn't do anything. Alright. Untap. You know what's funny? You can play this guy, but you don't get the flash effect. Just becomes whatever it is already in play. Comes in with minus counters. Whenever another creature you control dies, you surveil 1, then remove 1. Okay. I'll block here. Actually, maybe I won't block here. I'll block with this. Nothing crazy? Man, this feels like way passive for what feels like should be happening right now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't concerned. I mean, we're supposed to just attack here, right? I mean, they have mana for something. I don't know what something is, but, like, we can't not attack. That's silly. Okay. I mean, I might just play this as a 1/1 blocker. Though next turn, if I pump a thing... Nah, I'm just going to play this. Mostly because I'm likely to either just use Flood Pitch Drowner or play 3 steps ahead next turn on defense. And it's still a 1-point flyer here. I mean, at some point, you're going to remove one of my creatures or something, right? Okay, there's a Krinko. That's a small problem. That makes 4 dudes. Which now means we kind of need this flyer to get through, which is tough. Is there anything we can do here? We're at 15, so we don't, like, die next turn or anything crazy like that. So what if we... I mean, I guess we could copy this guy? Alright. I mean, I'm just going basically shields down here at this point. We're just trying to get in what we can. Whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all slow down now. We don't need y'all getting involved. Actually, maybe we do. Hold up. You could trade one of those here. And then chump the rest. But then how do we die, right? You play something that pumps some goblins, maybe? Ugh, I don't really know. Yeah, I guess we're attacking. I feel like I should have attacked with more, but they also can make a bunch of dudes that have haste, and like it's kind of a weird scenario here where we could feel like we could die to some random cards. Yep, that works. I feel like there is a realistic chance that they would have just... Oh, I can only untap Merfolk. Interesting. There's a chance they would have only blocked with tokens if I attacked with the duelists, but didn't know that to be 100% certain, you know? Alright. So now when we attack, we're taking damage from their blockers, which sucks. Yep. You got it. And unfortunately, our blockers are big enough to get us killed. Yeah, literally just attack with everything, because if I block anything, I lose. The only way I can win is if you don't attack with stuff. Right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, even if we'd have blocked those 5, then we just take 9. Yeah, if they just attack with everything, we lose, right? I'm kind of... Alright, I mean, I guess we'll just block. Nothing has death touch, so sure. Something in the pile gets blocked. Because we're still going to take the same amount of damage. It's either one there or one from that. Oh, well, the difference is, though, they gain life. Hold on. Scratch that. Maybe we just take the 12. Problem is, I still can't find 5 damage, is the real issue here. So, yeah. You know what I need? I need a, what's that thing? A secret tunnel is what I need right now. Make 2 things unblockable. Actually, I don't think I had it, because I think you have to pay 4 plus tap the tunnel, so I wouldn't even be able to do that. Yeah, this is just not going to get us there. We don't have an out here. We can attack for 5. Yeah, alright, GG's. Just didn't work. So, Merfolk. Couple of things. Like, should it even be 3 colors? Right? Could we just make this straight up blue-white and be fine? Possibly. I mean, the new white inclusions, we didn't really use this too much. There are some strategic situations where you could, but it feels like a lot, where I have to have a mana open, I have to tap this, I also have to tap another creature. Now, that being said, there are Merfolk that untap creatures and whatever, but I'm sure we'll use it more often in the future than I think, but it is a little bit rough. These were both very... Obviously, this pumps all your creatures and lets you untap a thing. We knew that was going to be good. This is a little bit tricky, but still good, right? Because your opponent can go to Alpha Strike, and then you can flash it in and then untap everything, and that's kind of sweet. Or your opponent can make their blocks, and then you can flash this in, and like now everything has a +1 attack, right? So this is actually kind of cool. Surprisingly, maybe not surprisingly, we know Sentinel of the Nameless City is good, but one of the better cards for the deck has actually been Sentinel of the Nameless City, right? Just being able to pump creatures with the maps, just having a bigger body. This was the thing I wanted to copy more often than not with the Mockingbird, because it was just a big body, right? We don't have a lot of those in the list. Disruptor of Currents was pretty neat. I think we only need 3, though. I think 4 is a lot. So if you're going to build this, I would probably reduce the number to 3 and find room for something else. Just, when you're trying to be aggressive, it's hard finding time to still leave 2 or 3 creatures up and whatever. But it is important to be able to remove a threat, you know, so that's the thing. So I think you cut one of these. I think 2 Harmonized Crescendo is probably the right number. You don't want more than that. And I think the list still wants some other type of removal, whether it's Shelter, Get Lost, something like that. Like, you need something, right? There's a couple of times where it's just like, man, if we can get rid of one more guy, or if we could get rid of one of the champions that was sitting in the way or something, anything, right? Just one thing, and I think would have made the difference. So that's probably where I would find spots. But otherwise, the cards did what we wanted them to. The good cards were good, you know, so no real complaints. If you're looking to get an upgrade to Merfolk, the set does offer you a lot, and that's always a good thing. But yeah, this list, as is, but, you know, make the changes, be over on Moxfield. You can download it there. Otherwise, it's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.